It's having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going wonderfully. I had a great day yesterday. Yesterday was such a fun day. Went out with the kids. My kids are growing up. They're growing up. As with all your children. Like my others, call them my other set of children because they're like, we had 4 and then we didn't have any for 5 years, and then I had the next 6 like every 1.5 to 2 years. And so the older ones became like adults like one at a time because there was a bigger age gap between all of them. And so, you know, it's like you enjoy those moments of like, oh, becoming a teenager, coming into their own, becoming a young adult, and you enjoy those moments and it's beautiful. Now I have a whole different scenario with this next group of kids. And so it's like they're all like teenagers. Steven this on the 17th turns 13, so he's 13. Maddie, she's 14. She's going to be 15 in February, and Jensen's going to be 16 in December. Autumn will be 17 in October, or yes, October. Sorry, Autumn. October. She was due in September. She was my late 2-week baby, so I always remember that. And then Brooklyn will be 19 in December, and so it's like they're all that fun, just fun age. Like you take them out. And it's like you don't just have one louder teenager, because teenagers by themselves can be like quieter and not so, I don't know, free, and they're fun, but like they're just, when you have a group of them, it's like you get a bunch of teenagers together, they're just loud and they're fun. And so it's just a fun time. It's a fun time. And so I enjoy that. It's been a while. We haven't all gone out, and it's been some time. And so it was just good going out and just, you know, looking around, just having fun. And then came home, and then I had my smoke situation in the oven. I was laughing because we did the tri-treats, and then like the smoke was pouring out of the oven. So we had the doors wide open, trying to get the smoke out of here. So I need to, that right there, that's gotta be number one. We gotta clean the oven and get the whatever's in there. I think I put the taquito on there. Some of it dropped down to the bottom. That's what happened. It's all me. So I had to laugh, and then it was good. And then I went upstairs to work for a little bit, and then Greg had found a computer for Steven, and so he and Jensen like to do their gaming, and they like to do all that as all teenagers do, and so that was what he would like for his birthday. So we had to drive to, where was it? We had to drive to a little town, I think it's called Lithia. Never even heard of it, but it's maybe it was about an hour from us, to meet a guy that was selling the computer. But it was a cute little town, and so we drove to it. And I mean, we live in city area. Like we have, I mean, even our town is not considered city compared to like the bigger cities here, but it's still city, right? More than we've had. So this one was like neighborhood cities. Like you drive through, the roads were all twisty, turny. We were laughing. We're like, wow, if there was a mountain right there, we would think we were driving home, going down to Terry's Creek Road, our old house, because the way the big oak trees were coming over the road, and it was it was woodsy, but it was more like those live oak trees, and just very country, cozy. And then the town, it took you through the neighborhoods, which was different. I thought surely there's a different way, but the cities were like the roads were just small, and your neighbors were right next to each other, and your sidewalk, everybody was real close. It was just that, it reminded me of where I grew up in Marysville. Like everybody's houses right next to each other, and just cozy neighborhood. Like you'd look over and there's your neighbor sitting on the porch. You'd look over there's your neighbor sitting on the porch, versus like our house here, we have some property, you know what I mean? And so you don't really see your neighbor in there. And so it was very, very cute. I like discovering new ways. Like Florida to me is very, I'm putting it as a whole, and I know that's not the truth, but very citified, very culturally different. And so it's just, but it's great. Love the beach, love the sun, love not the woodsy, because I don't want to deal with bugs and alligators and snakes and everything else. So it's, to me, this is what I see. So when we go driving and we discover like country, we're like, wow, that's it. I love it. I love finding, like when we went to the Everglades, it's like a different world down there. It's like literally like driving up north to Michigan and going and seeing the river. So very nice. So I love doing that. I love driving. Greg and I love car rides. We like just driving and just looking at things. That's like our favorite thing. You've seen that when we move here. We move it anywhere. We go drive around, just look at different things in the area. So it was good. So we did that, came back, and then, you know, when you buy something from someone online and you just hope it works and it's good. And so they came home, and they came down here and they were putting it together. Steven was super excited. So he was just, because his computer died, hasn't been working. He's very smart. Like he's very, all my kids are. He comes to me, he's like, Mom, I took my, I don't know exactly what it was, took the RAM memory out, and it's did this, and I did this, and this, and then now it doubled, and I turned it back on, and I'm like, how do you even know that information? It's so very smart for a boy his age. I think I don't know any of this stuff, and so and it's just great. So he's been waiting for a computer that works, and so they were working on that. I was editing and got that done, and then the girls came in and they're like, our friends are gonna come tomorrow. We got a whole group of everybody coming for everybody for a pool party. And I was like, okay, let's do it. We talked about it earlier in the week, but I guess we never made any definite plans, because you never know. They want to do like a back to school party because of or just gathering. I say back to school, but just gathering because everybody, I think they go back to school next week, the public school kids here. And so I was like, sure. And I looked at him, like, the weather, we're seeing rain for I think all week. It's that rainy hurricane season coming our way. And so yesterday it poured rain, so I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know. And so anyways, just had a good sleep, woke up this morning, and I'm like, all right, what do I gotta do here? So I'm like, I gotta do some stuff. The house is just, it's a mess. We got stuff everywhere. Look at, we got stuff all over. I just went to the freezer and got some food. I gotta clean that oven up. Maxine's already sleeping. She's ready for some walks again, because we have not gone walking at all. It's just so extra toasty and hot, and that's fine. It's just the season. It's hot I feel like it's hot. Like when I walk her around, she pants so bad. I'm like, I don't like to do that to her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind a good walk, mile walk. She's good. But when she's got to pant really hard, I'm like, and it's still early. It's like, whatever it is. In the morning, it's still 90 degrees. So I just don't like to take her out there. So we just throw the ball, run around the backyard a little bit, get her some exercise. So we're waiting for a cooler break in weather eventually. So all that to say, it's a good day. So we're gonna make some food today. I gotta clean up a little bit. The girls helped. We threw a load of dishes in last night. There's more in the sink today. I just have to do a little bit of picking up food. We gotta make food for the weekend. So what are we gonna do for the weekend? I have got, I made buns, and I made extra buns. I never made the hamburgers to go in those extra buns because we had leftovers yesterday. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna make all my food today, make my life easier, because I feel like it's gonna rain all weekend. I don't even know what we'll do, but we'll see. I'm gonna cook some burgers so we can have it for those buns. And then I've got a ham out in my freezer. I brought it in from the discount store 6 months ago. I'm like, let's use it up, because I've got cucumbers. I can make cucumber salad, or not cucumber salad, I'm sorry, macaroni salad, and then some beans. Greg will love that. And then in my head, I'm like, I didn't go to the store to plan food for everybody to come. They're coming in the afternoon. You just want to, teenagers, they will always eat. So I'm like, what could I do for food? So I'm thinking, I have got so many Tostito chips in a little bag back there. I'm thinking, why don't I just do nachos? Like, what kid doesn't love nachos, right? I could do I have cheese. I could do some hamburger, taco meat, and I've got refried beans. I've got lettuce, which I doubt they'll touch the lettuce. I've got, and salsa. And I even have guacamole. I'm thinking that. I was thinking that over, I was gonna do pizza, but then I gotta turn the oven on. When you've got like 20, 25 teenagers in your house running in and out the door, fine with me. It's just more heat. So if you got an oven going on, it's extra heat. Does that make sense? That's what it was like when we moved in here. Greg was working on the pool, so he was in and out. So this door was opening. So this house got so hot all the time. I was like, oh my goodness. It's just, you know, if you have a normal household with a few people, open your door and going out, it's not a big deal. But when you've got extra people opening the door, it's a lot of extra heat. So I'm thinking I'll get my food done, then we don't have to worry about cooking it later. The nachos would be good, because and then I don't know, it's supposed to pour rain today. My weather app says 3:30 to 4 is heavy rain. Will it not? It can blow whatever way it wants to, and it might be fine. Will they cancel it? I don't know. They can just hang out and play games too. So all that said, I'm gonna get my work done. So I'm gonna prepare. That's what I do is, okay, what do you gotta do? What do you gotta do to make it work and to be prepared? So I'm thinking I'll make those foods that way, and then if they don't end up showing up because it is a downpouring rainstorm, then you know what? We'll have nachos for the weekend. It's not like anything's going to waste. You know what I mean? So all good things. We gotta clean up, get the house. It's pretty much in order. It really is. Just a little bit of straightening. So, okay. Do you get on my day now? We're gonna have an amazing day. I'm glad you're here. I love this week's YouTube post, or last week's YouTube post. Posted a lot of different things, and just hearing your guys' prayers and things you're going through, and not prayer requests, not your prayers, your prayer requests, and just things you're going through. And it makes me very thankful for this community and being here and showing up. And you know, the little thing, it's just little, like, just to show up together each day is like something we're setting. Not many people are consistent in life. They are not. And so It's just when you go through things to have consistency, to like, all right, you're gonna make it, you're gonna do great, and you know what? We're gonna show up together. We're gonna be here, and to get your encouragement, all those good things. It makes me very grateful and thankful for you. So you know what? You keep going, you keep waking up, you keep moving forward, keep going on with your day. You're gonna make it. I promise. You're here. You're still here. That's a beautiful thing. So you just keep pushing through, one foot in front of the other. Maybe it's a tiny step today. Maybe it's just a very small little push, but you know what? One is better than none. And maybe it'll be a step back. But the key is you're moving in momentum. Maybe you're going backwards. It's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? Eventually, you're going to shift forward and you're going to go forward. Moment by moment, a few steps at a time, you're going to get there. I promise you're going to. You are going to make it. So, you ready? I'm ready. Okay, we're going to make it. First thing, I'm going to clean my oven right away before I do anything else, because do I have to use my oven? I don't even think I need to use my oven. So do I really have to do that right now? No, I just thought about that. Let's wait on that. Let's just do a cleanup of the kitchen, but I will clean that today so that nothing happens, because I don't want smoke going everywhere. I don't want the fire department coming again. Okay, you ready? All right, let's go. Okay, so this area is wiped. I like to start with a clean kitchen if I can. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. I'm gonna wash these real quick, put them here. There's not too many. I took all the treats out of here, put them in my little server thing, and then just got it picked up, which is nice. So it's good to go. I'm listening to a sermon right now, so very good one to stay focused on this morning. Just got my sermon and got to the point where it said, the biggest trial you'll have in your life is when you get to the why. Why? Why is it this way? Same thing with Job, when he was reading through the book of Job. So very good. Okay, this is chocolate syrup. I think the kids don't see this or forget it, or whatever. I just filled it in here. It made this roughly the same time, so I'm not worried. It's not bad. I didn't rinse it out, but the kids won't sit. They'll pour milk in here and shake this, but they won't shake it like I'm doing. So I am just, there's a lot of chocolate in there. It's still on the bottom. So I'm going to kind of shake this a little bit, because they'll probably do a smoothie maybe this morning. They usually do smoothies kind of every day. Usually. We didn't yesterday because we were getting out the door, but they like making it. So this will be like a real good chocolatey chocolate base. So I just need to kind of, it's getting there, mix it all up, because they're not going to sit here for 5 minutes and shake it. They're going to be like, why is it not coming out, Mom? Which I wouldn't either. So okay, everything's wiped down except the stove and the oven. So that'll be next here, and then we're doing good. Then we'll get food rolling. The sun is coming out, so I am hopeful for a sunny day. It would be awesome for the kids if they could have a sunshine day. I know it's gonna rain. It rains every day, but hold off rain until later. Let them get a chance to swim and have fun, and all good time. Love a place where teenagers can hang out and just have fun. We need more of that. Because teenagers, they're a lot of fun. I'm sure there's a lot of stinkers out there. I was a stinker too, but I really enjoy, you know, my kids being good and just having fun. Okay, look at that, perfect. I'll put this in the refrigerator. They're gonna be like, what is that? I'll probably forget it and Ryan then put it in the smoothie. We're just gonna dig in, get this done, and turn my sermon on. It'll probably take me 10 minutes and I'll be done cleaning this off. Just gotta do it. And we'll do the top and the oven. All right, Heather, Norwex to the rescue. That is just my Norwex powder. It's a laundry stuff. I think maybe it's $30 a bag. It sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it lasts you forever. Forever. I put about maybe a scoop, not even a scoop, I can put a whole scoop in that whole water bottle. Probably not that much. And a little bit of essential oil just for smell. Miracle. Spray it on there, let it sit, and then it scrubs right off. So I use my little scrubber, because the metal one, because there was like gunky grease on there. But I know I put it outside where we have the grease from the smoker on the ground, and it like cleared it up hugely. So I'm just making sure, just turn it on to make sure it doesn't smoke when I turn it on. You know, that's always good. So this one was good. So like, look at everything is like sparkling clean and good to go. Love it. I do need to take the glass out to clean in between, so it's a little streaky, but it doesn't bother me. You know, you only see it if you look up close. You can see the streaks in there, and I'm like, that's just that's something I can see. You can't see it unless you really look close. So this is good. I feel like we're gonna be good to go. I'll let that run for a minute. Awesome. Okay, done. That was less than, I don't even know what the timing was. I just shut off and started it back on, but 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, done. So let me pick my stuff up here. Stir in some stuff. I was gonna clean up, but when the kids are up, they can help clean up real quick. And so I'll do that in a minute, but I'm gonna get my food done so I don't have to worry about anything. So first, let's do the ham. We got this ham discount store. What was it? $10, $15? And it's a Member's Mark ham, so it's just been in the freezer for some time. Not a worry, it'll be amazing, which is great. So I'm gonna put it, I think, in my slow cooker here. It's because it's all spiral sliced. The whole thing is spiral sliced, which is nice. So I was thinking, I thought maybe I could put it in the smoker, but I don't want it to dry out because it has been in the freezer for quite some time. That's the beautiful thing about discount stores. But the food will be just fine. That's a great thing. So I will put this right in here and just turn on low because it's already, I know it's already cooked. Yeah, it's already cooked. Is it? Oh, I was thinking there was a pack in here. Yep, we literally just heat it after glaze. Isn't that weird? I thought there was a glaze packet. That's weird. Maybe not. No worries. We can make our own with some brown sugar. So, all right, this whole thing's just gonna sit in here. It is frozen solid. It's like a block, but that'll work out. Wash my hands. So I'm literally just gonna put this. Will it fit? Almost. Well, let me get some foil. If it doesn't fit perfectly, that it's not going to heat up. So put some foil. Okay, that's easy. Literally leave it on for, I put it for 8 hours. I don't know how long it'll be. I'll check in a little bit. So that's going to heat up. As it gets cooked in the temperature, I will add some kind of brown sugar. It's just frozen salad right now, so we'll just kind of let it slowly cook. All right, let's do macaroni salad with this because that's delicious. Should I do mac and cheese? Yeah, let me do a big thing of mac and cheese because, yeah, everybody likes it. So let me get 2 pots out. Okay, I've got 2 pots over there. I'm gonna put my hamburger in here. This is gonna be for taco meat. I'm gonna heat that up as well. It's already cooked. So that'll be good. So I can get that done. And then I've got some refried beans because I think I can just put them in little containers. Let me get my refried beans out and cheese, and then we can melt all that and it can be ready for this afternoon. And I want to get all this done so I'm not filming when my kids have friends over. Because that's just weird. What is your mom doing? I did with when the last group was together, I was able to kind of hide my camera over here and nobody saw what I was doing. So this is good. Okay, I've got nacho cheese. I would be making my own, but I did have some left in the freezer and I have a whole can still. I'm like, oh, I'm starting to see a little dent in my freezer. Not much at all. But just enough to go, oh, okay. The food is moving down. It's been, what, a month? It's been a month. So I'll be interested to see how far this time goes because I wrote down on my calendar when my 3-month mark would be. So I know we'll make it with this stuff, even though I'm going and getting little things. I'm not going and getting tons of meat or things like that. So, all right, frozen block of refried beans here. This will go on the stove. And then 2 things of cheese, which doesn't seem like a lot for 25, but it really, one of these can feed 10 and you'd be surprised how much cheese you actually don't use. Awesome, so that'll be that. I'm out of small pans, which is fine. 0, or you know what, let me do this. Let's do this for our beans. Beans won't take much. I can put them in the microwave. I can put them, whatever. Oven. I'm not sure how I'll do. I'll do baked beans, so that way you can do, because not everybody loves ham, and I'm fine with that, but we can have hamburgers with the beans. I'm gonna cook some of the kielbasa links, because I feel like that is my favorite thing ever. So I don't know, crazy. So these can go with multiple things, and that'll be a big ham too. So we'll do 2 of these. This will work out for all weekend. All right, so I went up to my freezer. I think I'm gonna do my burgers and I need a battery change. Hold on. Okay, so battery died. I'm gonna do burgers outside, and then I went out and got these. These are so good, so good. So I'm gonna make these. I know it's weird. That, and I have sauerkraut, and I have sweet potatoes right here. So I'm thinking, I was like, how do I cook the sweet potatoes? I know you can boil them on the stove, you can put them in the microwave. Our microwave's not a big, powerful microwave. I'd have to run it for a long time. It's just a tiny, small one. Very small for our size family. Eventually, one day, we'll, and someone put a wrapper in there one time. Was it a Chick-fil-A wrapper? Something, I don't think Chick-fil-A has metal actually, but something went in metal and kind of sparked, the side of your microwave, so you got a burn mark on it. I know, probably not good. But yeah, so it works, it just takes a long time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put the macaroni and cheese in the oven. I'll bake it for a minute, so I will probably just throw those in when I do that. And then I've broccoli, cheesy soup. I just grabbed one out of the freezer to put in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna go put these out in my smoker right this second. I'm getting done. I wanna be done so I don't have to think about food at all. So then we can have, these foods can all mismatch. Burgers and beans and mac and cheese, or mac and cheese with the ham, whatever they want to have. So this is good. This is all heating up over here, doing its thing. So let me go out, turn my smoker on real quick and get these on there. All right, I'm back. Got the 2 pastas in. I'm gonna add taco seasoning to my meat. I'm gonna make some more of this. I think this is really good. Remember, it was from a simple cookbook. I'm pretty sure it's from an older one I saw. It was just a little bit simpler ingredients than I normally make, but it's good. I'm gonna cut my cucumbers in here, and I've got green onions. I forget I got those green onions growing amazing outside. In here, that's it, and Miracle Whip. That's the only thing he likes with his noodle salad, so it'll be simple. Alrighty, we're moving right along. So I poured those noodles out. They're the tinier shells. And so I hesitated. I was gonna boil the whole container, and then I didn't. And then after I poured it in here, I'm like, you know what? I should have. So I've got another pot of water boiling so I can make 2 here. So I was gonna do my own homemade cheese sauce, but I'm like, you know what? I've got a whole can of cheese still. I did buy this at Sam's Club the last month we went. So I'm like, I've got that. I know I can make my own stuff. I know, and it tastes great, and I will do that. I won't buy this. I'll say that. I won't buy this. It's $10 because I feel like you can make your own nacho cheese, everything else. I guess, you know what? It's American cheese. Or it does say cheddar cheese, doesn't it? Condensed cheddar. To me, it tastes like American cheese. I used to be able to get shredded American cheese in the mountains. I don't know about getting it here. I guess I'll have to look and see. Maybe Sam's Club has it or Walmart has it. I don't know. I'll have to look. But anyways, for nachos, it's good that way. We just don't eat a lot of it anymore, and that's okay. So I'm going to use it for this because it's good. So what I'll do is, I'm going to make 2 kinds here. So I'm going to take some of this because it's the creaminess. You can definitely make your own. I did, and it was great. I got some of that, when we went to the discount store, it was like an aged cheddar, and they froze it. And so when you go to thaw it, or I went to shred it, it literally crumbled like a powdery, but it's a very good cheese. So it's delicious. It's almost, it was a British, I thought it was British cheddar. It smells almost like a Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna put this in here, and I've got some regular shredded cheese in here. I've got the milk in here. One of my viewers, I wrote it down, it's upstairs, it's not down here. You told me to put mustard in it, and you said it'll be game changer for flavor, and I was like, mustard, I remember my mom making, like she made hers with Velveeta. I still remember. Isn't that funny? You remember your mom's way of making food? I like the way I cook, but I do remember her way, and it was very good. I just, my kids just grew up with this kind, and so they like it this way. But I think I'm pretty sure she did mustard. So it said not very much in there. So it doesn't like add mustardy flavor. It just adds to the creaminess. And then you always add some chicken bouillon. Very little, very little. Stir that. Everything's boiling. We're doing really good. So, and then I'll throw this in the oven and bake it just for a little bit. It'll be a good baked mac and cheese. I'm gonna have to add some more milk, I think. Want to make sure it's nice and creamy. Let me get more milk. It probably would have been easier to mix the cheesy ingredients first instead of in this big, pan. That's okay. You just mix it longer. That's all. It's good. It's that cheese is, like I said, it's almost like a Romano cheese. It's good. Okay, I can taste a little bit of mustard, but not enough to go, ew, that's actually really good. Okay, one done. Let me get my stuff up for Jensen. All right, let's keep moving among things. I've got, I did the dishes up here. I've got pasta. It took a long time to cool. It's kind of a little warm, hopefully good. My sink water's like bath water, pretty much. And my refrigerator, the pitcher, once in a while you put it in there and it does not like fill up. And I don't know what the secret code is. You can retake it out, put it in there, wipe like every little spot that I thought would be a sensor. I have no idea. Put it in with force, put it in with gently. We've tried everything. I don't know why it works. Sometimes it doesn't. It'll eventually fill up. It probably filled up right now. But if anybody else that has that refrigerator do that, I don't know why. So you can go to the other station and get water out, but the pitcher just makes it cool right away. So this is good though. It's not too bad here. So it just takes a little bit of time to cool off and you got no cool water. So this I'm stirring. I'm going to put it into a container. That's all we need for this. I've got the other part of macaroni, should be done in a minute. We've got Daiya cheese here. I still got a box of it and some Daiya shreds. This is really good, and we use the lactose milk. His mac and cheese tastes exactly like, it's got a little, like Daiya has a little bit of an aftertaste. Nothing terrible, but enough that you go, okay, that's not real cheese. But more similar than anything else we've ever tried. So Daiya, I think, is the winner all around, absolutely. one of my viewers, I think it starts with this, I think it's Sulin. I see your name and you'll comment. You talked about the diet cheese too, and which one melts better. There's a good cream cheese. Jensen doesn't like cream cheese, so I don't buy it, but he does like regular cheese because he's a teenage boy. So this works out really well. So if you need to switch over to a lactose, he doesn't have an extreme allergy where he's allergic to milk, but just an intolerance. But I think kids, or my kids have all gone through that. I know there's certain ones that at different times they can't do milk. Like they'll drink, like if I drank milk, well, I don't know, it's been, I can't even tell you last time I drank milk. Years, like years. And so every time I do it, it seems like it messes up my stomach a little bit. Greg's the same way, but not all the time. So I don't know, but I can eat ice cream and not have an upset stomach. So who knows? Okay, this is done. Let me put it in a container. I'll use this one right here. Doing good. Pasta should be done over there. Oh, there was a bunch of cucumbers on the bottom. I did not stir. It's okay. I did remember that I have burgers outside. I gotta go check those. I just remember, okay, it's fine out there. I should have turn it down so it'll like the smoke setting where it shuts off, and I'll go out and pick it up in a minute. I just remember I have a little bit of heavy cream I was gonna put in the mac and cheese. Totally forgot about that, but that's okay. I have a little bit I bought enough, like a container, an $8 container of heavy cream. It's crazy. And used it with some whipped topping, and then I just never made as many pies as I thought I was gonna make, and that's okay. So we just have a whole lot in there that's lasted me for a long time in there, but there's a little bit left. So I'm like, I just need to use it. I need to use it up here eventually. All right, this is the diet cheese and shredded cheese in the milk. I decided no one's gonna eat these but myself, so I love a good sauerkraut on top. Oh, so good. So I just get the jar stuff from Aldi. Normally I literally just eat it from the jar. I don't mind it at all, the soury taste. And then when we were at Sam's Club, I got the packet of stuff, and I know they take out most of the liquids, so it's kind of dry and it's not as sour, and I'm like, that is a little bit better. I don't mind it from the jar, so I'm like, why didn't I do that today? So I took mine out, rinsed it off just a little bit, and then my mom would always add celery seed to it, just a little bit of celery, that's it, and pepper. Let me get the pepper. And it's good. It's just a souped up version of sauerkraut. I mean, you can have it plain too, but this was good. So I'm gonna literally just stir this. It's not warm, and pour it on top of the hot dogs. I'm okay with that. Or the sausage, kielbasa, and then whoever has it. I know like Brooklyn likes it, and Greg likes it, but they might be busy with, Greg will be busy with ham. Brooklyn, I'm not sure what her schedule is this weekend. But yeah, it's just a little bit better. It just makes the flavor. I'm gonna eat right from this. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. So I am going to, let me take some of these out, pour it in the bottom of the bowl, and put the hot dogs on. The kielbasa on top. I keep saying hot dogs, kielbasa. Let's go like this. Because the flavors from that will kind of mix all in there real well. Okay, I just covered these with foil because they are going to go in the oven, the taco meat and stuff for today. And then the kids can have it. And then the I feel like I put the hot dogs in there too because that's what I'm going to have tonight. I know I am. It's so good. Hamburgers I'll put in the refrigerator because those are for like tomorrow and that. I'll probably take my buns right here and put those in the refrigerator because I did bake them a couple days ago. I'm smelling burnt. Okay. There's a little spot way in the back I didn't scrub off. That's what I'm smelling. Okay, so let me just put these in the refrigerator. Another thing done. There's something else I did, call me crazy. I put fries on a cookie sheet. This is frozen salad. I forget I have these. It's a huge bag. It's outside of my freezer. This freezer is full. I don't want to shove any more in there because of risk of it not shutting. So I'm gonna I put a cookie sheet and I put seasoning, salt on top. I'm putting that in my refrigerator. Yeah, so when we have hamburgers tomorrow, I'll put them in the oven. It's okay, they can get cold and that's fine. That if you worked in a kitchen before or know anybody that works in a kitchen before or a restaurant before, it's okay. I'm not deep frying them. They're just gonna go in the oven. So that is what I'm gonna do. So let me think, let's think through it. So tonight there's gonna be ham, or for lunch, actually I gotta do lunch, hold on. Dinner, tonight's ham, if they want. Macaroni salad, ham, beans. Do I do eggs? No. I'm trying to be frugal because I haven't gone huge shopping. I do have some eggs left, but those are still good for, it's been a month, going over a month from when we did shopping. I'll skip the deviled eggs. So that'll be fine. Greg will mostly eat it. The boys might have some, we'll see. And then macaroni and cheese. Done. Tomorrow, pull off the burgers, fries, mac and cheese. That works. Leftover hamburgers, or leftover beans, leftover ham, all of that. And that'll work out. And that's all I'm going to make because we can have it all weekend. Then today, for lunch, for the teenagers, we're going to do nachos. So I've got chips I'll get out, I've got the cheese, I got meat, refried beans. I got to cut some lettuce up and I have salsa. I even have jalapenos. I'll put some up because I'm sure teenage boys like spicy hot jalapenos. So I'll put some of those in a little bowl. And I think that's it. I'm not going to get all fancy with everything else because they're teenagers. I think that's fine. And I've got a watermelon to cut up. So I will do that. And I'm feeling like I'm good. Good for food. There is a container of treats over there. I was like, do I do more? But maybe, I don't know. I was thinking maybe we'll do slushy, but I guess we'll kind of see since a lot of people, the slushy machine is smaller. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But I think we're good for food. Plenty of food, which is a good thing. You can come up with a whole lot of ideas when you get like creative with that. And then I've also remembered I got kielbasa, sauerkraut, and sweet potatoes. That's gonna be my main meal because that's really good. I should do some bean salad because that's really good too. Decisions. What am I gonna eat this weekend? I'll have the kielbasa and sauerkraut, sweet potatoes. Maybe I'll do a little bean salad real quick. That's not, you know what? Let me do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let me put this in the refrigerator. Okay, I went to my pantry. What do I not have? Green beans. I'm like, no, my kids, they don't like green beans. They like green beans with like one meal. I can't remember what it is. Once in a while, they're like, I like spaghetti. They're like, can we have canned green beans? But not a thing to, like, they like peas. Peas are something we always have because they like peas. They don't like canned green beans really except for like a couple meals. So I don't have any more. So I'm thinking, this is just me. I'll do garbanzo beans, kidney beans, so that's the other two. And then I like beets. To me, if I cut these in strips, will they sort of be the texture of beans? I know it's not gonna look as pretty, but I do like beets, so I think I'm going to do that. We're gonna do something because I just like it. The dish is delicious. Put green beans in there, but again, I don't have it, and that's okay. That's what you do when you don't have everything. You just improvise and make do. I have frozen mixed vegetables, but the texture would be different. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's not gonna be good. So let me rinse the beets first, and I'll put them in a cutting board. Yeah, I'll cut them. I was thinking I could just leave them whole, but it'd be easier to eat. And then we'll kind of cut them in strips is what I'm thinking. Let's see here. See, mixy bowl. Let's mix everything up. So for your sauce, you want to do vinegar. Oh, do I need oil? I do. Vinegar and lemon juice. I don't need lemon juice. It's just vinegar and oil. That's all it is, isn't it? Yes, that's all it is. I just thought about that. Okay, so it's about like whatever you add for this, it's about half for this. And then I just add sugar, salt, pepper. I add chicken bouillon because I like a little bit of that. Chicken bouillon, I'm a freak. Yes, I'm a freak for chicken bouillon. It's just got a little bit, like just good flavor. Onion powder. I'm gonna add paprika and garlic powder, sugar, pepper, salt, which is on all of that. So mix it up, taste it, it'll be great, and then I'll add that in there and stir. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good. So let's do this. Let's do with what we got. That's the way it is. Could run to the store. It's like 3 minutes down the road, but you know what? Why? It's like I can just do with what we have. Save gas. If I had to go get other things, I would, but I really don't. So this, I'll not buy this anymore. I'll just use plain old vinegar. This is a lot more. To me, it's fine. I thought I needed it for Italian dressing. You actually don't. All right, so you're gonna be eyeballing it here. So whatever you have for that. Ready, we're gonna pour this. All right, right there, that's good. Let me show you what I'm doing. Then I'm gonna add in some of this. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm gonna add garlic. I'm gonna add onion powder. And I'm gonna add paprika, because I like that smoky flavor. Sugar. And I think that's it. I'm not gonna add salt and pepper because there's pepper in that garlic, so I can just stir it. I think the immersion blender works better. Just let it sit for a minute. I stirred it, it's fine. So it's good. Very good. So I'm gonna take and chop these up. I'll put them in there. Maybe I should just do little squares. Probably just mix it all together. It's really so good. It sure doesn't look as pretty as with the greens in there. I'm laughing. I'm like, that's so funny. It looks just a bunch of red. That's okay. I'm going to be eating it. The taste of there, I definitely have a lot of dressing in there, so I'm going to strain that out as I pour into a bowl. But it's all about the flavor being in there. That's the key. So how does it taste? So good. So good. That is delicious. So let me put it in a bowl. There's a lot of dressing. I'll kind of strain that out a little bit. And then when I go to serve it, I'll put some of my sprouts on top. Yeah, that'd be delicious. Let me get a container out here. You know what? Let's make serving sizes for myself. And I'll put the sprouts right on top. I even have cucumbers. Put some of that in there. Let's just create little salads for myself. This is so good. Okay, let's do that. Okay, call me crazy, but that's good. That's really good. So look, you get a nice little bowl of yummy, yummy salad. The three bean stuff, I would have just made that. Green beans, garbanzo beans, and the chickpeas. Just make that with the dressing. I like the paprika in there. Salad supreme added to it is good, but you don't have to. I like that smokier flavor. So we improvised. Got the beets in there, and then I'm like, I've got sprouts to eat up. So that's a good way to use my sprouts. I like cucumbers, so I put those in there. Winner. I've got 5 little cute salads that'll be delicious and yummy. I'll grab one to eat. It's much better than grabbing, like, say, a brownie over there. So better choices. I don't mind eating the brownie, but that was, I'll have a hot dog, so I'll have a kielbasa, so that's fine with me, but I'll have this in there as well. Okay, good. Let me clean this up. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm throwing these away. Yeah. I can't believe we actually did not eat some of those. That's so sad. It's okay. Live and learn. Same thing with some blueberries. I know. It's okay. Isn't that so crazy? We just didn't get to them. All right. You're like, no. Okay, so let me clean up here. I'm gonna cut up a watermelon next. The watermelon doesn't taste bad, it just does not look pretty. I know, it's the end of the season. It's like the end of August. We just had such good watermelons. I feel like they'd be year round, but I know they're not. That's okay, good, okay. Awesome, am I done? The salad, I always forget the lettuce. Let's just do the lettuce. I did pull out the chocolate pie. That was in my freezer when I made my pudding pie last time. That did not get eaten, so I'm thinking that'll be good for the weekend. Whoever wants it. Okay, let's do the lettuce real quick. Like, clean everything up in the kitchen. Check our mac and cheese. I think something has fallen down the crack below your main pan, because I'm like, is that what I'm smelling? Like that's burning? It's not. It's just, you know, it has that like burnt oven smell. It's all good. Just don't put stuff on racks, Amy, especially greasy. So let's rinse this down with cutter. I'm not gonna cut all of this. I'm gonna take half of it. Do teenagers like lettuce on their nachos? Probably not. And I will put it for a burger if we have. Well, actually, I got my kielbasa, so I'm not sure. I'm just thinking I'll cut up 1/2 and that'll be it. So get that water off here. Let's slice it up. All right, so oven, Jensen's is good and done. Like nice and creamy. Mac and cheese is amazing. Amazing. The other one, I just put some cheese on top and I just turned it on. So what I'm thinking, where can I put you? Where can I put you in the room? Can you sit right here? Okay, right there. What I'm thinking is my sweet potatoes are not done. I don't leave my oven on all day. There's room in the slow cooker. So I'm thinking to make sure that I wrap these up real well. And I'm thinking, let me just put them right in the slow cooker. It'll make them cook. There's just a lot of space. Do I care that they smell like ham? No. Look at that. I'm going to save on some, I got some more up. Save on some energy. It's tin foil. Some people would put tin foil on their ham. So I feel bad doing that because these are not even near them. So let's just do this. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to turn this up to, let's turn it up too high here. I'm thinking that's going to be better. Look at that. Much better. Okay, in the oven, I just got the macaroni cheese in there. That's gonna be done. I didn't rinse all that up properly. It's just the cheese so it can kind of get crusty on top. Kitchen's done. I'm gonna turn the vacuum on and get it rolling. One more thing I was gonna do is, let me see if I got some lemonade. My sesame seeds just poured all the way out of here. I think, I don't have lemonade, but I do have like watermelon, orange Kool-Aid. I don't mind making that for the teens. I have to get some water bottles and put those in the refrigerator because, it's hot, you know what I mean? It's gonna be toasty and hot. No watermelon, or no lemonade. Okay, we have a lot of Kool-Aid, wow. Well, let's make some up here. And then we can have a bunch. So how about I do 2 orange, and how about I have a little container for grape. Yeah, I'm just thinking what I have for size. That'll work, okay. A little bit of sugar will be great. My little pitcher is not filling up. How come? So we're gonna have to use sink water and a bunch of ice. So let me get my containers out. Do you have one small one? Let me get the other one. That ice already melted just from the water. Love it. My pitcher is filling up, so that's good. So I will get this and I'll have the kids put in water. I've got water bottles into the refrigerator so they get nice and cold. So we don't have any dehydrated kiddos. And grape, we'll do a grape and we'll do 2 orange. That'll be good. This will probably melt real quick, so I'm not worried about that. It's not crazy how much sugar. But it's better than an energy drink, it's better than soda. Look, this ice already melted. It's just wrong, people. So good. So I've never actually broiled the cheese on top. That's what I did. Done. gonna turn the fan here to make sure the smell gets out here. Do a pickup. The kitchen's done. Run the vacuums. I'll pick up over here. Kids are gonna do other things for me. I'm actually thinking about myself real quick. I think I'm gonna make a smoothie so I can kind of drink on that this morning. I think that's gonna be a good thing to do. Let me get that out real quick. In mine, I put in the strawberry, pineapple. Those are my main, and then I use coconut milk. And now extras that I like, because I'm weird, is I had a little bit of coconut flakes. I like that texture in there. And then we had a container of some nuts that we had gotten, and they have raisins. There was like a mix. They're not salted. I know the non-salted is better. Raw ones are better. I get that. I like salted nuts right now in my life, and that's okay. Because that's what I like. And so, no one's eating them. It had almonds, walnuts, had yogurt covered some things, cranberries. Autumn likes those. And she likes the cranberries. She used to love raisins. She doesn't love raisins. I think that they're bigger than raisins, so maybe they're like blueberries or something. But we just don't like them, and that's okay. Just don't like the dried fruit. And then, but I do like walnuts chopped up. So I took the walnuts and put them in here and ground them up. And that's good because then I like that little bit of a texture. You get a little bit of the coconut when you're drinking it and a little bit of the walnut. So I put that in there. And then I had spinach that I bought at Aldi thinking I was going to put it with some salad stuff and eat it, and I have not touched it, so I just stuck it in the freezer. So I'm like, let me grab a handful of that. Not enough to turn anything too green, but just to have in there. So this is good. I will be drinking in this. I've got another one there. Go in the refrigerator. If someone wants some today, they can. I just like, if you don't like smoothie, milky, or yogurt, this coconut milk's the way to go because it's like lighter. So this is what I like drinking, so it's a good thing. I've got mangoes next to my freezer. I can't wait to try those, see how that is, but it'll be good. All right, now I'm done in the kitchen and everything's cleaned up, done. Let's go over this sweater. I should do my bedroom first. Okay, I gotta pick up my room real quick so it's all made nice.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good. He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in, but everything happens for a reason. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together. It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher.
My kids are watching Swiss Family Robinson. Do you remember that with the old one with the guy from the Waltons, John Boy? So fun reliving that. Okay, let me just do a quick pickup out here. Kids are doing other things that I don't have to be outside doing, little things upstairs, bathrooms, all that good stuff.
When we're helping each other,
right, so doing good. I'm in my closet over here. The house, I went outside to just kind of check outside a little bit, knowing I have to have the kids do. And I came back in, I'm like, it smells like you're trying to cover up the smell of the burnt oven. So I'm like, please, candles work, do your thing. Sprayed some little refresher. It'll be fine. I had my fan on. So right here, I want to install my vacuum piece on the wall here. I wasn't sure. I was going to put it upstairs. We don't have a lot of storage space, and so this closet, I think this was her office, the lady's office. It's nice. I mean, it's just got, it's a little spot. I don't think I'd want to hang out in here. There's no vent. You have to have a door open. Just different. So she had that drawer thing that's in our living room in here. Actually, you know what? It was her office because there would have been no chair. That thing's pretty tall, but she had like, maybe it was office. I don't even know. I don't even know what was here. I thought it was a laptop and like her files and stuff in here, but I could be totally wrong. Like you wouldn't be able to sit in here, so it'd be a little bit different. It's not wide enough for like a desk type thing. You can make something, but my dreams eventually is to build this. We were thinking originally to make this for the food pantry, but I just, I don't mind doing what I'm doing right now. It's like I've got the one hallway one. I've got it in my kitchen, different spots. It just works. Maybe one day I would like to keep this. I have a shelf in here and basically keep all my big appliances. Like, oh, I am laughing. I have my air fryer right there. Why did I think that I passed that along? That's really weird. Okay. I said I don't have my air fryer anymore. I do have my air fryer. I think I had given it to someone to use, and I was just, whatever, I was thinking I don't have it. Okay. Anyways, I have my air fryer here, so the next time I want to make those Cuban egg rolls or even taquitos, I have an air fryer. Okay, out of sight, out of mind. So anyways, I just store my stuff over here on this shelf that we had in the mountains in our living room. So it works for now, the way we stuck our water in here. There's some shelves that are way up high, totally not even usable, but like that stores in there. So we put our coolers up there. It works. The very top one, too tall. So this is a closet that I haven't done anything with. So dream one day would be to put some shelves in here, make this a like walk-in pantry. In time. I'm not like picky. I could care less. It works. I works what I have. But anyways, I'm gonna put my vacuum thing on the wall. If anybody remembers my closet in the mountains, I think this was before we had a stud finder. Yeah, or well, I knew we had one. And I put those things in the wall. I used the little butterfly drywall screws in there. And then like, I don't even know if it was too much, the wall was thin, I don't really know, but I ended up Gorilla Gluing the vacuum things to the wall. There was Gorilla Glue dripping down the wall. It's not pretty. So, live and learn. But I found there's a place here. So I'm thinking, I was realizing, I thought I could screw these in and then put this on, but I realized I have to screw this in here. So I'm gonna take and use my little drill, my screwdriver, the drill, you know what I'm talking about, and screw it in and then unscrew it, and I'll do it by hand. So I think that I found a spot. I'm thinking, I don't think it matters how high. Pretty sure it was right, yep, right there. All right, right there. So I'm just gonna make a little mark here. That's my first, I know there's no more, so I'm just gonna have to go by the one. It's okay, one's better than none. So, I will put a little bit of this in here so it's not super hard. You're definitely a stud, that's good. Mouse doesn't do it by hand, I know. So this, does it go like this? I think it goes this way. Actually, I could probably use my drill for that one. Okay, actually, you know what? Let me move you out of the way so you don't have to see my armpit. Let me use the drill to put that one. I think I can. The one on the inside, I cannot. It's not long enough. I think there's probably a screwdriver in the garage. It would reach, but I don't know my tools. All right, as long as you get the one, you're gonna be good. So, okay, good, that's done. Let me get my vacuum here. That's where I hope I put this in right. I'm pretty sure this would just go like this, right? Okay, let's be careful. Here's the plug. Going right down here. That'll work. Okay, let me get the accessories here. I guess it's up a little bit higher than I needed it to be, but that's okay. What's maybe the best way to put this in? Can you slip in here? Oh, nice. Okay, I'll put it right in there. Okay, so I can just let that hang. All right, that's good. All right, good to go. I did it. Just don't pull on it. I'll have to have a warning for the kids. Don't pull too much. Okay, yeah, I got that. Then I'll put this out in the garage. Let's flip the laundry here. Okay, I've got 2 rugs to wash. I do have a lot of stuff doing Greg's clothes. I can wait till the weekend too, but I'll do those as well. So, all right, so am I done? Am I done for you guys? I'm gonna come back here where at least I can hear you. So, what's the day looking like? Teenagers coming over, having fun. That's what my day is looking like. And so, I don't wanna film. I just wanna put my camera away and just be normal mom today, which is good. So I'm gonna put my camera away so I can be normal mom. So they'll have nachos. It looks like rain's coming at 3:30, so they should be here a little bit after noon, after 12, and then spend some time at the pool and they'll play games. They got tons of games. They like playing chess, all that fun stuff. We'll get those out. It'll be a fun hangout for them. They got Kool-Aid, water, and there's treats on the counter as well. So Friday, we made it. You made it. You did. Gonna make it through the weekend, I promise. And then come back Monday, we'll do more life. I don't even know, but we'll do something. So, all right, come back Monday. We'll see ya. All right, bye.